Hey, this is Dr. Coach K. And once again, this is Umoji, www.umojienergy.com. Visit us if you want to be a partner and an ally to do projects together, to do community building, kingdom building, and coming together as a unified force. So let's begin. Our conversation today is building on top of what we are talking about, self autonomy. God made self autonomy. And what we practice here at Umoji is second chance reconciliation strategies and what that looks like after reentry. As you know, you have adults that are coming back into communities that haven't been in our world system more than 3 to 5 years, up to 20 years or longer. And they need that transition. When you have adults that are interested in building with you, their ideology, their mindset, their perspective may be somewhat different. So you have to give them safe space. And safe space, what does that mean? Is getting acclimated or getting transitioned into the system that we are accustomed to. So when you're thinking about daily routines, what that would look like, how to manage time, the minutes, the hours, what is the best use of time. And sometimes the best use of time is trial by error, learning how to observe and monitor through the day in and day out what is expected through the new systems, whether it's artificial intelligence, robotics, technology, whether it is different ecosystems with ideologies, with different requirements, different expectations. Our hope at Umoji is a support system. We are a lifestyle support system. We believe that we have a recipe for success. Our basis is athleticism. We believe in, train up a mind in the way they should go. It should get older, it won't depart from it. Train up the heart, train up the body, and train up the spirit. And we believe in getting our whole body, whole mind, whole soul, and spirit as a temple of God, and that temple is an athlete. We believe in fitness, health, and wellness. We believe in getting our bodies to a level of potential, of highest performance level of what we can do as a person, individually and as a group, as a team and as a leader. Our focus points are transformative leadership. What is that type of energy? What type of swag is that? What is transformation at before and after? What does it mean to transform? That's what does it mean to assess needs and what motivates us? How do we kick bad habits or poor quality habits that are against or work against us, right? How do we stop being in our own way? Even if there's injustices done to us, how do we take out of those negative self-hate tapes that we are powerless, that we are always a victim to injustice, or how do we overcome these obstacles and challenges so that we don't fumble the ball? So we do a lot of athleticism work. The second part of our success is a recipe success, a reconciliation. How do we stand in the privilege and in the power and the authority of reconciliation? How do we stand in that, forgiving ourselves, forgiving society for screwing it all up? Or what can we do to create that safe space of power and authority, self government? How do we create the kingdom building life? And this is where we start right now, today, and that is practice of prayer, practice of fasting, practice of meditation, practice of exercise, or the intent, the practice of intent of movement, of attitude, of conduct and behavior. We have always believed in food is medicine. We believe that what you put in your system is what you're going to get out of it. We do understand there is junk food that we all love and have a hard time to letting go, as to sugary foods, junk food, as to fried foods. But we know that we should put inside of our body 90% fuel and 5%, whatever we feel is necessary as a satisfactory of junk food and sugary food. So we always want to understand what it means to cleanse our body, what to detox our body from toxics and metals and things that work against us. We're always focusing our mindfulness of what is working against us. How can we not be in our own way? How can we be our best friend? And through that process, we know it takes a village to be powerful. So we want unification. We want solidarity. We want to work together in a sisterhood, brotherhood, community of support, and finding that personality, finding that alignment means working as an athlete, learning how to play on good teams, learning on playing on teams that are very hard to acclimate in. So we understand the diversity and diversifying our portfolio. And so when you switch over to transformative leadership and being a team player, you also got to remember, how do we, play in a world that is competitive or not fair or unjust. When it comes to providing or provision, resources, we always got to say, how do we connect ourselves to the source so we can have resources and not live in scarcity, but live in overflow. And that comes with consistency, comes with endurance, comes with relentless commitment. And we cannot do it alone. We need that motivation. We need that mentorship. We need those role models, and we need that representation. So for today, we would like to continue this conversation on another day. But for today, let me leave with this. The power of the resurrection will always create and innovate and